New game. Let me... Boom. Brand new game. So we have New Haven. A balanced map great for new or casual players. Dragontail. This is the biggest map, isn't it? This is the big boy map. Armageddon. With a big old crater in the middle. Beach. Coalland. Golden Peak. So this is 18 kilometers. Very sus shape. 16 kilometers, 16 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 14, 22 kilometers, and 1. So we've got Dragontail Isle, which is a very long map, or we have Armageddon. In regards to maps. Chat, it is up to you what you want us to do. We either go on Dragontail, which is 22 kilometers, so it's the biggest map. And then we have Armageddon. This one's also got the most resources. It makes sense because it's a bigger map. In Dragontail. And we get him. There is 270k uranium on this map. There is 1,400k on that map. Uranium. Dragontail? Dragontail. So, we have... Oh boy. Different difficulties here. Definitely not insane. I say we just go with a basic start here. Because these all determine... This is the area we get. So this is the playable area we get. We have sand here. We have iron here. We have limestone here. Copper here. And then we can see more iron up here. Yeah, that's a very small place to play with. There's oil down there. Okay. Is this where we played last time? Can't remember if this is where we played last time. Game difficulty. We're just gonna go captain. Mechanics. Okay. Realism mode. Yes. People die from starvation. Vehicles can't move without fuel. Ships can't move without fuel and can't use Unity as a remedy. Pumps stop working if groundwater is depleted. Okay. Realism plus. Machines and other maintenance consumers stop working when broken. Belts and storage units require power to function and stop working without it. And quick repair action is not available. Realism plus plus. Okay. We don't want... Belts and storage units don't require electricity. We don't want that because that's going to be in there. Ore sorting. We definitely want this. Name your game. Okay. We're just going to call it the Spoonathon. Because that's what we're in. Game seed. What's this? Affects random randomization used in places like weather generation or world map layout. Does not affect map generation. Okay. Launch game. It is time to get a little crazy. Time to get a little crazy. Ugh. Sit back, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So for those that don't know, we don't put miners down on this. We don't put miners. We use excavators and trucks and stuff. Plus the tech tree's like insane, isn't it? Oh, we're in. Welcome, Captain. Captain, we have found the island we've been searching for. It was not on the map. Our ship took a lot of damage and will need major repairs in order to sail again, but we should be safe here. Besides our initial supplies, we are starting from scratch. We should start manufacturing construction parts to be able to build our infrastructure, grow food to feed our people, and find a way to make fuel for our vehicles. The island looks abandoned, but it has plenty of natural resources that we could use. There are even some abandoned buildings around that we could disassemble for scrap. Also, we should set up a research lab, basic one, so we can reinvent all the technologies we look for granted for so long. We found out about a settlement nearby we could trade with in case we run out of something. They can deliver the goods to us once we have a trading dock. The entire crew is counting on you after everything we have been through together. Good luck. Boom. We paused the game. We're in. Here's my little fleet. We have a tree harvester, and then we have little pickup trucks. Tiny little things. These can hold up to 20 items. And this boy likes to chop down some trees for us. That's basically what's going on. We should have some items in here. 320 copper, 440 fuel, 160 rubber, 480 construction parts, 80 mechanical parts, 120 vehicle parts, 150 electronics, and 60 coal. So we can change this around, right, to fit our needs. We can customize this. Yeah, we can move things around. So I definitely want construction parts up the top. And then I want iron, copper, and then coal, and then fuel. Rubber doesn't need to be on there as of right now, but it can be there. Might as well just do that. So food at the bottom. Okay. Right. Here we go. Bada bing, bada bosh. I need to remember how to play this. So, build a coal maker and connect it to a smokestack. Coal maker. Coal maker. Iron. Smokestack. Basic research. Waste collection. Transport. Molten channel pipes. Coal maker. Uses wood to create coal, but is quite inefficient. Okay. We get to you. We place you down here. Yes. If I remember correctly, right, we can click here. Or is it alt-click? I can't remember. But we need to get a smokestack. Stick that there. I feel like my audio is low. Let's just turn that up. Okay, so they're going to go and build that. Assign 2 trucks to the tree harvester. So we assign 2 trucks. Boom, boom. And then start harvesting trees. So if we press play now, our truck should grab the supplies from the shipyard, which is damaged, and then they're going to take it over here to build. And then we should see natural roads start to get built as well, right? Because the trucks build natural roads. So if they keep going back over and forward this, they'll start making roads, right? So coal maker. One thing we need to do now, tree harvesting designation. Let's start cutting these trees back. So now he should go over there. Start chopping them trees down. He's going to take the 2 assigned trucks with him. So we need to produce 8 coal, build a blast furnace and connect it to a metal caster and a smokestack. Blast furnace. Blast furnace. It's going to be iron, right? It's going to be iron. Blast furnace. So we need a smokestack. Oh no, that's a pipe. We need a smokestack. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, can't we flip these buildings? Where X to cut. We can flip them. Yes, we can. F to flip. So now I'm going to put a stack there. Connect to metal caster. Wait a minute. So you're going to be outputting 24 molten iron per minute. And metal casters require 12, so we need 2 of these. So let's just throw you in there. And there. And then what's this for? We don't need that, do we? You can come around here. Nice. So as of right now, they need to feed this manually until we start getting conveyor belts. Because we have... The only belts we have is a molten channel. Transports molten products, supports transportation of multiple products, types, and the same type. And then pipes for obviously liquid. Oh, they've already put some coal in this.
Hey, Bitz.
So, we've already done that. Hello, Joe. Hello. It'd be nice if it allowed us to initial color. True. You want to play a little Rocket Lab? Never heard of it. Hessian, hello. Hello. Okay, so that's that being done. We are now, or well, we are going to produce iron. So we're producing 24 molten per minute. Then you're going to make that. So yeah, 12 iron plates per minute. "12 iron plates per minute. Ding! Collect reward. Food production. Build a farm on fertile ground. Okay. Build a farm. Farm allows growing various crops. Can be used for food production. This farm depends on rain only. To supply water from external source, it needs to be upgraded. Let's put a farm here. Boom. Farm. Start power production by building a diesel generator. Diesel generator. Okay, so 3 fuel or 3 diesel is going to give us 800 kilowatts and 3 air pollution. I'm just going to stick this here. Right, just stick this here. Because we're going to have to feed that manually anyway, aren't they? So that is going to get... Yeah, it gives us power globally, doesn't it? It gives us power globally. So we don't have to do any form of power lines. How's it been today? I've been looking at it. It's just been chill all day. We've just been playing Ghost of Yota for like the last 6 hours. Ding! Okay, wait to harvest potatoes. So the farm has been built. Build a research lab basic. Research lab basic. Nope, that's not that. Research lab. Boom. Right, so we can see up here. Let's have a look at our UI. So obviously goals up here. Messages. Pin. Notifications. So this is my alerts. So we can turn the sound off the alerts. Let's keep this open. So I want to see if anything comes through. That's our currently research complete. I'm good with that. We don't need to see that. We have no research going at the minute. We have 15.8 Unity and we're gaining 1.53 per minute. These houses are giving us 1 per minute. So we are getting a negative somewhere. Which is vehicle pollution, air pollution for a total. Negative 0.16. Okay, population is 90 out of 160. Food. We've got 800 kilowatts now. This has been built. Food, 56 months left. Health. Population. Workers. Free housing. And vehicles. And they're currently stable. If we click on this, we can see everything, right? Zone and assignments. Selected zone. Not yet available. So we can assign trucks to work in specific, like, areas. And then we can upgrade the trucks to, like, tier 2s and stuff later, right? Okay, so that's being done. Research construction. Start new research. So for those that have never played this research tree is quite something. Is quite something. I'm going to say it again. Is quite something. It's quite large. Quite large. Fleet status docked. So we can send our ship out to these areas. But we can't do that because we're damaged, aren't we? Not enough crew. Damaged, yeah. So on the right hand side, I'm just wondering, chat, I think you might be best if I'm down here. Right? Is that good? I'm pretty sure down here is best. I can't remember. Can't even remember. This is the beginning, Sun Tiger. This is literally the beginning. I've literally put down this. Put down that and a coal thing. Food production. Right, we've got food, but let's collect the reward. Boom. Research construction. Which is... I didn't do, did I? Research construction. So this is going to give us the assembler and these recipes. So we'll be able to make construction parts, mechanical parts, and electronics. Start research. I'm not going to queue anything right now because I just want to keep on top of everything. Because I can double click, right? Yeah, I can double click. I can set up a queue system. Okay. Build a waste collection attached to a settlement. Build a waste collection. Waste collection. Attach that to here. Boom. Designate a dumping zone for waste. Dumping zone. Dumping zone. Dumping zone. Waste management. No? Terraforming? Dumping destination. Right, so this allows us to dump, right? So we're going to go and kill the turtles. Yes? We're going to kill the turtles. Let's dump. So... I'm just wondering if to go lower. Because we're at a height of 4, right? We can excavate down. I don't have to go to like a height of 2. We can expand further then, can't we? So if we was to go here, for example, and that was to be a 4, right? I can go from here. If I press F, I turn to a ramp, and we want to go from here to like downwards, don't we? How do I go down? Q. No? Wait. Oh, there we go. Right, and then it'll build a ramp down. And then if I flatten it back out again and go back to a 2, they'll start dumping it like into this. I think that's right. So if I extend along here, and extend along here, all the trash will make like a floor, for example. Yeah, so they'll start dumping that until a ramp gets formed. Right, collect reward. Research construction, which is done. Research trading dock. R. Does R open it? T? Nope. What opens research? P? G. Trading dock. Okay, so that gives us a trading dock. Allows trading of various goods with the villages on the world map. All the products you trade are delivered into a trading dock. Also, trading can be a lifesaver if you run into a shortage of critical products. So it's advised to always have a trading dock available. And then we get storages as well. And we can store up to 200. And this is a solid storage, not a liquid or loose storage. Add to queue. Okay. Right, so that's that. Construction's being done. We can speed up time, and it's currently the 2nd of March. My FPS is up here, like 110. I might as well just remove that, right? We don't need that. Off. Ding! Okay. So it's now telling us to build an assembly. Build an assembly. Production assembler. Assembly line that produces basic products. Okay, so the construction parts are the main things. Mechanical parts and electronics. Construction parts allows us to build machines. So for example, to build this, we need 25 construction parts. Right now we're sitting on 328. So let's build one of these. And we'll just stick it here. Gulp. So we're currently researching the trading dock. This is now being built. They're bringing the items over from my shipyard, which we got 303 in there, which is 303, and so it's reflecting correctly. We can actually see our metrics as well. So we can see, if we look at construction parts, total consumption, and we're not constructing any as well. This is over a lifetime, max. We can see everything in regards to food. Here we go. Select a recipe and produce construction parts. Construction parts. Select recipe. Construction parts. That. So them are going to grab iron plates now. They're going to grab some wood, which they're already bringing wood over. And doing that. Oh, yeah, because we need to start doing the automation side of things to relieve the pressure off the trucks, don't we? Because the trucks can get overwhelmed with jobs. Because as you can see, they're kind of idle right now. Status is stable. Yeah, and if they got overwhelmed by too many jobs, they will, they'll start slowing production now. So we need to basically, that's when why we need to get the automation process up. Okay, so place of construction. We are producing construction parts, but we don't have belt. We're in the tech tree. Oh, collect reward. We're in the tech tree is conveyor belts. Here. Tier, so it's after construction tier 2. So we're going to go through all of this without automation, basic diesel and whatnot. Oh my god, yeah, I remember the basic diesel. And then you've got like the whole distillation stuff later, and oh boy. Oh shit. With all the chemicals and oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Right, we can build a trading dock now. Trading dock. Can I just store you here? No. I'm gonna throw it here. Boop. Trading dock complete. Okay. So that's now gonna get built. We have to keep things pretty steady. I don't want to speed up the time because I know what this game's like for death spirals. Death spirals are terrifying because it could end your game, especially that we are playing on realism. We've got... Can I show the settings from in here? Customize difficulty. Right, so we've got everything on. We have to use... yeah, we have a sorting facility that's enabled. Failures and outages. So vehicle, train, ships, if they're out of fuel, they'll stop working. Pumps out of water, they'll stop working. World mine out of Unity stops working. Consumer out of power stops working. Consumer out of computing stops working. And maintenance. Power and belts and storages always consume power. Quick repair is disabled, so we can't do any form of quick repair via Unity. So if shit hits the fan, shit hits the fan. Shit will hit the fan. Oh boy, oh boy. Research maintenance. Okay, research maintenance. Which is you. Okay, so you require mechanical parts and electronics to make oh, so okay, yeah, so converts products into maintenance, which is distributed to all machines, buildings, and vehicles that need it. Important, as if there is not enough maintenance, vehicles and machines can break down temporarily. So normally they'll drive. So if there's no maintenance, they're going to stop fully working because of the difficulty we're on, right? So they'll just pause in the tracks. If you don't have that on, I think it goes to, they go at like 5 miles per hour or something, right? They travel like super, super slow. But in our playthrough, they'll stop. Okay, so now we need to... The trading dock's been built. Build another assembler for mechanical parts. Okay, how do I copy this? There's a way of copying this. Control click. Alt right click. Shift click. Click, middle mouse button. Oh. It's literally C. Okay. It's C for copy. Okay, got it. Wait, if I was to press Alt C, did that do anything? Okay, that's that. Ignore structures when selected, blah, blah, blah. So this is click or drag over an area. Okay. And bulldoze was that. Okay. Got it. So I can copy this, paste that there. And we need this to be mechanical parts, right? Oh, it copied the recipe as well. Wait, so if I was to do that and that, ignore custom surfaces unselected, ignore structures unselected, ignore surfaces. We don't, because we don't want that to be thingy. I can't remember how what it is to. If I was to alt C that, will it take the recipe over? Can't remember what it is. What do we need to make? Mechanical parts. This. We need to make mechanical parts. What's up, Salt? I come back from food and you're building? Yes. 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 Oh, hello? Oh, bloody hell, mother. That looks totally different. What is it, like a non-slip vinyl? By the way, I think some of the features you asked are actually tech upgrades. Oh, so they are. They're in here, aren't they? They're in tools. Copy. Wait, no, I can already copy right now. Copy settings. Like this. Unity tool, planning mode, downgrade and upgrade and pause tool. No, the thing you've got down on you just sent me the pictures of what your stairs, your new stairs. Is it a vinyl? Like a vinyl flooring with like a carpet texture on the top of it? What it looks like. Purchase concrete slab or iron from the village on the world map. Tab. Purchase iron. Wait, was it purchase concrete slab for iron? We need to purchase concrete slabs for iron. This. Right, purchase some. So does that ultimately get added to here? It does. We've got 60 in there now. Okay. Build maintenance depot, basic. Maintenance depot. Maintenance depot, maintenance depot. Where's this? Maintenance. Maintenance depot. Okay. Let's just throw you down. Boom. So we're going to produce maintenance, which is being created in here, right? Yeah, maintenance part's being created in there. Okay, let's hit space. Let's play. We have no active alerts right now. They're going to start emptying this, right? I guess they'll start emptying that and putting it into the dock. Or unless I've got a storage down. Let's get a storage down for this wood. Oh, this is coal, isn't it? This is coal. This needs loose storage. We can't put that in there. However, we can put the iron in there. Right? select the recipe. This can be iron. Okay, so we can set this. Receives from belts and pipes only if below blah blah blah. Okay. So the trucks will manually give it. If it's above that. And it'll lock it up. But then we can make sure this is empty. Okay, so collect reward. Maintenance stuff. Research vehicles and mining, and research the beacon. So vehicles and mining, and beacon. So we'll queue them two up. Enable the iron recipe that uses iron ore in the blast furnace. I've just realized I should have kept that side. Because isn't that... Wait, what did it want me to do? Enable the iron recipe. Select recipes. Oh, I think I need to research the thing first. Yeah, we need to... Oh, yeah, okay. We need to research this before that recipe's gonna come up. Build housing attached to the existing settlement. I'm getting ahead of the tutorial here. Boom. Bacon. Remember the last time when I was playing this, I was obsessed by just watching everything just kind of do its thing. You know what I mean? Like, they was just watching the trucks go and deliver the stuff. It's a great spec, yeah. And then you shush, dragon. We already talked about that. Alright, here we go. There's iron in there now. I guess I should put down a storage for these as well, right? Right, so construction parts. And mechanical parts. It still does mean that the trucks have to pick these items up and deliver until we get belts. Oh, we remembered. We talked about the death spiral. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting now, aren't we? There's nothing much we can do right now. We're just waiting. So we've got molten connectors. Connects multiple channels and distributes products between them. Message center. Dumping. Yeah, which we already talked about, right? So we can dump on angles and stuff. Population and unity. Population is one of the most important pillars of your economy. You need to provide your people with housing, food, and other services, and in return, they will work for you. People live in settlements. One settlement can be composed of one or more attached housing units and service buildings. You can have more than one settlement, but each requires its own services. If your population exceeds your housing capacity, some people will become homeless. Homeless people are very unhappy and will not work for you. Population will naturally increase over time. If people are healthy and housing is available, you can control the growth rate using edicts in the captain's office. Unity is a virtual resource that is generated when people are well and happy. The more services and comfort you provide, the more united they will feel and generate more unity in return. Unity can be spent on special tasks such as research, trade, work at remote mines, or vehicle recovery. Actions that require unity are usually denoted by purple color. Unity can be extremely helpful in emergency situations. For example, Unity actions allow instant delivery products for construction or boost production of selected machines. It is advised to always keep some unspent Unity for when it is needed the most. You can view a breakdown of Unity gained and lost in the population overview window. The maximum amount of Unity you can accumulate is determined by the amount of quality of and the quality of housing. Ongoing Unity gain and loss is calculated on a monthly basis. Okay, this is the whole farming, dumping waste, maintenance. All right. All right. Yeah, we don't need Unity yet. We need 100% efficiency. We're about to get vehicles and mining. We've just got vehicles and mining. Right. So now it's give us the other recipe it's telling us to do, which is iron ore and coal, then makes the same. But this time it adds slag. Use slag to the recipes. So the output will be that. Okay. So if that's the case, then we're going to have to flip this building because the slag's going to come out of here. So I'd rather that on that side because that smokestack could have slotted there. You know? Okay, so build a vehicles depot. That's what it's telling us to do now. Vehicles depot. We'll stick that here. Vehicles depot. Construct new small excavator and construct 2 new pickups. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go stop this from working. We're going to delete this. Let's get that deconstructed. And we're going to build it again. Blast furnace. So we want the slag to come out the left side. So if we're going to do it this way, right? No. Slag to come out the right side. We want it this way. Yes. So we can put a smokestack there. Get the molten channel to come out of there. And then the slag will come out of here. But we don't have the storage yet, do we? Where is that storage? Where's other storages? I don't see loose storage. Have they removed it? Oh, well, no, I wouldn't think they're going to remove it. It'll be in something. Oh, there's shit down here. Loose storage. Where's that? Oh, is it in vehicles? Wait. Was it in... Oh my god, we already had it. We already have it. So, we're going to put that here. We got it in the thing. I totally forgot about the search thing. Yeah. Totally forgot about the search thing. That got added with, I think it did, didn't it? Update 3. So inside here now, we want to, we're going to keep this recipe, but we're going to enable this one as well. Until we get the iron done. Right, vehicles. We want to make a small excavator and 2 new pickups. Wait, what does it cost to make these? Vehicle parts, iron, and diesel. Okay. No. I did not touch trains. I did not touch trains. Research beacon. Okay. Beacon. Bing. Done. Build a beacon. Beacon. Okay. So, construct a new small excavator, which is being done. Construct new pickups, which is being sorted. Build a mine control tower near iron ore. Assign small excavator and a pickup, and set up mining designations. Okay. So there's iron here. So we now need a mine control tower. Mine control tower. So we'll just put that here. Ore sorting plant. We need this as well. This facility handles sorting of mixed materials loaded onto your trucks by excavators. This is required as trucks can't directly deliver mixed loads to storage. Yeah, so before the ore sorting thing got added, what used to happen was the trucks like this used to fill up, and it looked like one of them vanilla, like the ice cream tubs. You know, it's got like strawberry, chocolate, and like vanilla. It will automatically tip that, and the vehicles was the sorting vehicle themselves. So they will drop off like just the iron in there, but they'll leave all the other ore in there. It made no sense, you know. And then this changes that. But it don't make sense to have the arrow of the control tower point towards. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. So if I click on this now, right, we can edit the area, right, and we can change this, right? We change this. And we're just going to put it like this. Boom. Edit the area. We're just going to take it around this, like, the terrain difference here. Right? Let's take it around this whole mountain. Oh. Oh, shit. I can do that as well. Okay. Oh. Oh, shit. I think it's fine. Okay. So we'll just go with that. So that's now the mining area. Right? We now need to assign 1 excavator and 2 trucks to this tower. And then we need an ore sorting plant. So this is where they're going to dump the stuff off. So let's just kind of, let's get it here. Right, let's get it here. Dump. And this is where they'll dump it. Mining designation. So this floor is 4. So if we start to just get them to just cut away at this, right? And we're going to just make it flat. So what we'll do first is we'll skim off the top, and then eventually when all this mounting goes, we'll have to start making a quarry and going below, right? I think it is big enough for now. Maybe. maybe not. Okay. So they're now doing that, right? So what we need to do in here is what items are going to get picked up by these. So he's already got dirt. So dirt needs to be one of these products. Weight. Does it matter which... Where are you coming out of? Oh, I can change it here anyway. Okay. What else have we got? Obviously, you're going to get iron. I should just thought about that. Iron. So let's get iron to come out this one. Because our iron's here. Right. I can get you to focus on thingy, right? Mining priority. When a product is selected, the excavator will prioritize mining designations containing the selected product. Iron. Actually, no. Let's not get him to do that right now. Because I want him to kind of deal with this terrain. So then we can make this flat here so we can potentially make it accessible for later. Right? And then we're going to need some storages. So let's say a loose storage. We're going to have 2 items come out. We could just go with... We want to sort these out later, right? So if that's going to come up, we can get you to go straight in and then another one to go to the right. So it'll be like... That. That. That and that. Oh. Is that right? Or I messed up? I think I messed up. It's like that and that, isn't it? Yes. So this one will be set to dirt. This one will be set to iron. Right. What other items are they going to go grab here? They're just getting iron and dirt right now. We have 150 population. We've got 2 rewards to collect, so let's grab them. We now need to process iron ore. Which they're going to bring that iron ore over here, right? Which means I can disable this recipe. We don't need this recipe anymore. Because that recipe is taking the iron from here, right? Taking the iron scrap from there. Okay. I see Captain of Ministry, yeah. Ooh. Okie dokie. Right. So now we need to research basic diesel. Research basic diesel. Bam. Process iron ore. Okay, that's being done. Build another assembly and produce construction parts. We need another one? Boom. Okay. Dump slag. How do we dump slag? How do I dump? Dump? Wait, so if this was set to slag... Oh, yeah, because that's coming out of here, isn't it? That's coming out of... That's going into there. Okay, so we need... Trucks keep this empty. Yes, if it gets above 140, start emptying it. Because there might be some use for it. The slag. Yes, slag. Oh, collect reward. Reward to collect. Boop. How do I choose what I'm going to dump or not? Is it just going to dump? I can't remember. That's to check the stats. Because we have the dumping designation. I'm curious though if the... Will they just dump that if it gets above? Wait, are they already dumping it? They might already be dumping it. I can't tell. That dirt collapsed though. Oh, I played a while back. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Trucks will keep full if it's under. I didn't even see that. Output to belts and pipes only if above thingy. What's that just dumped off there? Let me go into here. Dumping. Okay, that's that into there. We can rotate. Yeah. But can we choose? There are many products that can be dumped. If you're ever curious if a product can be dumped, open the F1 menu by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner, navigate to the product, and check if dumping is an option for consumption. F1. Slag. Dumping. Where's dumping? Dump. So this is all the recipes it requires. Or what's getting outputted by it. And it gets consumed in the crusher. Dumping. This product can be dumped into terrain using trucks or stackers. There are some mining designations out of the mine area. Yeah, because we changed this, right? We can see. Let me edit this area. Just so it's out of the area and not going to keep alarming me. Right? Bada bing, bada bosh. We're slowly getting there. We're still out of wood though. Let's check logging, tree harvesting. Okay. we need to kind of like start pushing these back. Because we need expansion. We need to start expanding here. We can't expand if trees are in the way. Maybe what might help as well is if I just to get like 3 of these down and we put wood in there. Just to kind of keep things moving. Right. Build oil pump on an oil deposit and connect them to the basic distiller. Oil pump. So we've got a liquid dump now. Oil pump. Oil pump. In regards to you, 20 oil per minute. Basic distiller needs 60 crude oil per minute. You're outputting 20, so we're going to need 3. Plus we're going to need the coal. So let's get 3 of these. So if we just go like 1, 2, 3. Right. Connect it to a basic distiller. So we put a basic distiller down. And then let's go. Let's just throw you here. We then get pipes. Connect you to there. You to there. You to there. Right. Build a liquid dump near the shore and enable a recipe off. Okay. So liquid dump. Time to kill the turtles. Let's just dump here. Dump. Right. We're going to need to wastewater. This needs to get dumped. So let's raise this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, if I hold shift, it doesn't do any turns. There's a tree in the way, isn't there? There's a tree in the way. That tree's in the way. I want to go around it. We'll go around this tree. We're going around it. So if I hold shift, it keeps straight. Oh, sugar. Oh, please. Okay. Produce diesel and then dump wastewater. I also need a smokestack. Then this will produce diesel then, right? Need more harvesters. Yeah, I've got storage down for wood now, so that's that done. So I've come up with an answer. Oh, okay. Dragon, the second bullet point is what I'm going into. What you put in there? So, I'll quickly type something for you now. Yeah, I'm basically going to do the second bullet point when you put down. That's eventually what I'm going to do. Yeah. So then... yeah. So that was the original plan. I just didn't know if I can do it straight from the get-go. Kind of something like that. Kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay. Right. So, right now, we need construction parts. Because we're not making any. We don't have any construction parts being made. We have these two machines. Making them. But because we're consuming them, obviously we're dropping down fast. So we can't, it's not like we can just quickly build everything straight up. You know? So we need these trucks to keep delivering the items. I have a feeling they've changed how this looks now. It looks like lava. It looks like molten now. It used to just be like glow. Just bright yellow before. Like bright orange. Boop. Oh, I need to choose what I want to dump, don't I? Wastewater to dump. So we want to dump wastewater. And we don't have any storage, do we? Oh, we do have storage for this. We just... So I'm going to just put you here. I'm going to build you out further a bit. and pipe. And I can build a pipe to go from there to there. Yes. Yes. So they're just manually going to put the wastewater in there, aren't they? And then there comes out all the poop. All the poop to kill the turtles. Collect reward. Boom. Okay. Build a fluid storage for diesel and connect to the base. Yeah, I've already doing that. I'm already doing it. Pause the beacon.
Hey, Bitz.
Pause the beacon. Got it. We still need to dump slag. Oh, I suppose this is slowly building, right? So it'll start dumping in a minute. Build fluid storage diesel. Yeah, that's been done. Bada bada ba. Bada bing, bada bosh. And we're currently waiting for the construction parts for the pipes. So we now just wait. Right? We just wait. I love this game. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm dumping the slag. She cost me $30. Alright. I'm glitching. I just basically store everything and dump things when required, so they're not constantly dumping like back here. Because when we look at the recipe, right, for slag, bloody F1, isn't it? F1 slag. Yeah, we can start making it in the crusher. Use it in the crusher to make slag crushed. So we might as well save a little bit now. We are running out of coal. There's coal around here, isn't there? We got coal around here. Where's my layers? Layers. Coal. Wait. Coal is there. Any other coal in this area? Nope. Just here. So we need to start excavating this. So we're going to need another harvester. A harvester, excavator, and 2 more trucks. So then, which means we're going to need another sorter as well. I can't really do this right now because of my construction parts. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I don't have planning mode yet, do I? Which is... I do want to unlock the tools. Let's get that whilst we're waiting. Blueprints. Or is it this? Planning mode. This is what we want. We want planning mode. So I can start planning things down. And then pressing play on them. Yeah. And pressing play on them so they'll build. It's your first playthrough. It's been a while. It's been a while. Maybe set the fuel tank to not accept deliveries from... Oh, yes. 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 So, we do not want... Trucks can import cargo. Trucks cannot import cargo. So, we don't want trucks to be delivering cargo here. We don't want the oils to come in. Otherwise, if we had, like, multiple... Right, they'll be bloody sending it to each other. Yes. Okay. I think we're gonna have to start dumping dirt. So let's just bring that down. We don't have that's molten char. We don't have loose conveyors yet, so we can't put these in here, but we can start getting that dumped, which should help with like dumping here, right? Look at the excavators. Grabbing that iron. Putting it into there. So that's dirt and iron going in. He's currently terraforming this bloody thing. Look at him go. Okay, let's do that. Collect reward, collect reward. Okay, so we need to research ship dock repair and research basic concrete. So basic dock, okay, dock repair and basic concrete. Okay. Right, so next thing I wanted to do is diesel is now up. Pipes are now up. How much can these pipes hold again? They can hold 60. Yeah, 60 per minute. So 60, 100 tiles. Okay. So we need to get this going now, don't we? Mind control. So we put this down. Right, we're going to need an ore sorting plant. An ore sorting plant. Then we need to get you. We edit your area. We could just do that, really. I can just extend you up. Oh. Right. Then we do mining designation. So we're on 4. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go straight from 4. And we're just going to cut away at that. Yes. Okay. That's being built. And then we'll start cutting away in here. So mining designation. So if we keep to 4. And then we can cut into this. Right. We just cut into there. So let's assign an excavator and 2 of that. And then we need to do the same here. I don't have... so if we go like that. Rotate that here. Yep. And then instead of iron in here... Wait. So we're going to do... dirt... and coal. Coal will get added to there. Dirt will get added to there. Okay. Is this getting anything else? It's just getting iron and dirt right now. Okay, so this will probably end up doing the same until we figure out what other items I'm probably going to get. What other items will it allow? No, we don't want that. It might get rock. Maybe... No, it won't get slag, will it? Potentially sand, but that's on the beat. What if I was to do then rock, and then this was to be another coal, and we do that over here and we get 2 iron. So we go with iron and rock. So then this was to be iron, this was to be iron, this one was to be rock, and then we dump the rock like so, And then over here, this will be coal. Coal, rock, and dirt. Okay, so they're crack-a-lacking. They're on it. The excavator's just starting to flatten the terrain. Nice. Ship dock repair is on 43%. Build another assembler to produce electronics. And build another assembler to produce vehicle parts. Okay, so we now need you. Shit. You. And you. So you're going to build electronics. And then you're going to build vehicle parts. Research basic concrete, which is being done. No active alerts. We're good for power. Population is 163. Beacon is turned off. Food, we're at 57. Let's check our food. Okay, we're still on the rise for food, so we're pretty good. Everything is working fine so far. We're keeping it at a nice little play speed. We don't need to speed it up. I do not want to go into a death spiral very early on. We avoid that. Okay, so what I want to do is I am going to put down another fluid storage, and I'm just going to put it over here for the simple reason, because right now I only want it to have diesel in it, and I want it to just have a little bit in here, not too much, for this excavator. Hopefully he comes here and grabs it, because I don't want him to go all the way from there to go over here to, well, to refuel, because there is, if I remember correctly, a refueling station here, fuel station. Tired of excavators going back and forth to refuel, build this station and assigned it some trucks, and then they'll go and deliver the fuel. Right? So we've just got the new tools. So we can now go into planning mode, which allows us to build in planning mode. We can upgrade now. So we can press I to upgrade. We can now copy. We can cut. We can press V to copy settings. Okay. Remove debris. Okay. Upgrade. Maybe I can change some of these. I think I can change some of these. Because that's pause. That's that. That's bulldoze. Maybe I want the upgrade tool. And maybe Unity tool. Let me open this. Mouse. Duplicate this. Rename. COI. Captain of Industry. Oh, there is one. I already had one for Captain of Industry. Oh, shit. Okay. Page up, page down, insert. That's what I had it set to them. Okay. So, I don't have any keybinds set to them. Controls. So, we wanted upgrade. Okay, we don't want these then. Just do that. Okay, Unity tool. Let's assign that to that. An upgrade tool to that. Right? Ignore conflicts. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to use it up there anyway. Now, if I press start Unity tool, if I press start upgrade, so I can upgrade things. That's my copy. V's to iDrop. Okay. That's that. Okay, nice. Let's continue here. We are waiting on construction parts again. We're at 67% for ship dock repair. We're currently trying to build these assemblers. But again, these. I could boost these. And in doing so, it outputs our production. I'm basically overclocking. That is what's going on. It instantly applies a 200% boost. Which we definitely need right now. Alright. I just need to know now, though, if he is going to use this. Is he going to use the closest fuel to fuel? I don't know. Oh, what we should do, in fact, we should get a dumping destination. Right? And start trying to find a way up here. That's what we should do. Because that's 14 height. So if we change to a downward ramp here. Right? Yeah, and we build up to it. So if we go from here to here, and we build up